live. Okay,
Yeah.
hey guys. All right, excuse me for the dumb moment. Google Plus Hangouts is acting up. Welcome to Gamers Nation 1234, the show where we talk about gaming topics and anything gaming related with other folks who are gamers as well. So, our fellow host is Trent today. Hey, Trent.
Hello, everyone.
We also have again with us Thuggy Plus. Hey, Thuggy.
What's up?
Oh, look at that. What's up? I love that. Lynn, how you
Hey
doing?
guys.
Then we got Denny.
Hello.
Hello.
Denny. And then we have Dirty with the blue hair.
What's up, YouTubers? What's up, guys? It's your boy Dirty. Don't let the blue hair hit you in the face.
Oh my god. Well, I guess we'll start with that. We were playing some Mario Kart like the other day, and we also had a new person that was a new person that was playing with us, JC Grooves. Shout out to you. We were playing and he was kicking all of our butts. Like, my god. Like, normally I'm winning. No offense, I don't mean that in a bad way, but yes. But then Dirty brought his A game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Gamez brought his A game. I was horrible. I was getting last place in everything, and I don't know what was going on. I just don't know. So Lynn kept blaming it on the Johns. So I blame it on the Johns. So I blame it on the Johns. I was bad. I was really bad. So you brought your A game. You guys brought your A game. I'm like, damn, I never seen you so mad. Like, you wanted that first place. Like, oh my god. But I guess we're gonna talk. Lynn, you have a game that you're excited about. That I guess you want to know what other people think about it, I guess. But to those out there who are watching the show, even though that there's nobody currently watching at this time, be sure to click on the link on the left that will take you to a page just like this one for you to ask a question to submit. I will make sure I will repeat that later. But anyways, Lynn, what game is it that you want to talk about?
I want to play Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare.
Okay.
On the PlayStation 4, but it is an online-only game for what I understand, which I guess is okay with me. I don't care. As long as I can keep my internet connected. I've been having little internet issues here lately. But, yeah, it looks very fun. They have a lot of maps. It's very rich, luscious environments. And it just looks very fun. And I want to play it, but it's like $40. So I think I'm going to wait for a price drop.
Okay, wait for the price drop. All right. So we're gonna go down the line and see what people think about this game. So we're gonna start with you, Dirty, with the blue head. What do you think of Plants vs. Zombies: Garden Warfare?
I watched like the trailer and some gameplay of it last night, and it looked pretty cool. It looked fun. When I heard them talking about it, I didn't picture it that it was gonna be like, a third-person shooter, you know what I'm saying, something like Call of Duty, and it just caught me by surprise last night when I actually watched it. It looks fun. So I definitely want to check it out.
Okay, all right. Denny, I don't know if you're up.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Denny, how you doing?
Good.
How do you feel about? I don't know. Have you ever played the game Plants vs. Zombies?
I have played it once.
Okay. Have you seen anything about this new game called Plants vs. Zombies: Garden Warfare?
No.
Okay. Would you want to play a game called Plants vs. Zombies: Garden Warfare?
Depends if it's the same kind of game, then no.
What?
Wow.
Well, I'm not playing Tomb Raider.
No,
she said, I'm not playing Tomb Raider.
I will try.
You would try.
You would
Yeah.
try it. So, but you,
Because
would you
I never,
try it?
I haven't played yet, so I have to search for it first. I have to do my research first.
Okay, all right. So the research, that's a smart thing. Thuggy, Thuggy Plus, what do you think about Garden Warfare, Plants vs Zombies?
Well, I saw some gameplay a while back when they first announced it. It looks pretty cool, but it's not a game that I'll see myself playing a lot. Like I'll probably play it about 5 times and probably get tired of it after that.
Okay, so we got that.
I'm not really a shooter. I'm not really a shooter fan.
They've got so many different maps. It's awesome.
Look at her. She's mesmerized. I see the green in your glasses. So Trent, what do you think about Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare?
I'll wait till it's PlayStation Plus or Xbox games with gold.
Damn!
Really not interested in spending $40 on something like that.
Oh my god. Oh, I guess for me, I actually never seen a trailer. I seen like the trailer that they showed that's not actual in-game footage. So I saw that and I was kind of confused. I'm just thinking, oh, this is just another Plants vs Zombies game. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I'm like, whatever. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I don't think I'm gonna get it anytime soon. Especially if it's just online only, I don't think I'm really gonna get into it because online shooters ain't my thing. So.
But
sorry.
you're gonna get Call of Duty.
I am not getting Call of Duty. I was just making that suggestion to you that should I get Call of Duty, yes or no. And if I do get Call of Duty, it's only for the story and an immediate instant trade-in after that.
Thought you play a little multiplayer with your friends.
Yeah, I'll play a little multiplayer, but if I'm not feeling the multiplayer, then I'm trading it.
You said I'm not feeling multiplayer.
What? Okay, speaking of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which will lead us perfectly into our next story, Call of Duty is not coming to the Wii U. So all right. So the Call of Duty's not, and also in another turn of surprise, Ubisoft has said that Watch Dogs will be their final mature game on Nintendo's platform. So we're gonna go down the line and see what people have to say about this as well. So we're gonna start with it. We're gonna start with Trent this time. Trent, what do you think about this whole Ubisoft not allowing their mature Wii U not having any more mature games, and the fact that Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is not coming to the Wii U?
I think a lot of the third-party people are like jumping ship from that platform, and that's not a good thing because I would like to see more third-party support on the Wii, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But I don't know. It just seems like it's a Mario machine now, or the Nintendo games like Zelda and Star Fox, if that ever comes up, because I actually want Star Fox, but yeah.
All right, so Star Fox is the only reason you're keeping your Wii U, right?
Kind of like the Final Fantasy thing and Uncharted for PS4, yeah. Because other than that, all the other exclusives on other consoles, the consoles don't really have good exclusives, and I'm not really interested in Bayonetta. So.
Me neither.
All right. Thuggy Plus, what do you think about this whole entire Nintendo not getting mature games anymore?
Well, they still will be getting some mature games. Even though it's not Ubisoft. They do got the Fatal Brain game coming, just like
that's right. Yeah.
But I heard the reason why they doing this is because they're not getting any sales from the Wii U games.
Yeah.
They blame it on the consumers, and I think they should bring on themselves for bring the game out like months after they already released it on the Sony and Microsoft system.
Mhm. I agree. I agree. Absolutely agree. Lynn, what you got to say about this whole Nintendo not getting Call of Duty or Ubisoft not Watch Dogs' final mature game that they released on the platform?
So is the Wii U not getting mature games, period, or is just
Well,
Call of Duty not coming out on the Wii U?
it seems to be that they're not getting any mature games, but they still will be getting mature games, I'm assuming, but
Devil's
it's not.
Third.
No,
Devil's
they're just
Third
not getting mature games from
from
Ubisoft.
from Ubisoft. I'm
That's
sorry.
unfortunate. That's very unfortunate because there are adults that own the Wii U.
Mhm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
there are adults that want to play these games on the Wii U.
Yes.
I don't think it's a good thing that they're not supporting because, for that simple fact of them, if they were to have it on the Wii U, I would buy it specifically for that purpose because it's on the Wii U to support the Wii U because there it seems that people are jumping ship. They're pulling out. They're not wanting to back the Nintendo. They're not wanting to back the Wii. And I think a lot of that has to do with their business practices. I mean, I don't think that they have marketed the Wii U as they should have. People should never have thought that this was an extension of the Wii. They should never have thought that the Wii U was just a peripheral or something dealing with the regular Wii. They should have known from jump that this is a new console and this is why you should buy this console. They and it had they done that, then I'm sure they would have things would have been different right now.
Mhm.
Um, I'm kind of trying to hold out on the Wii U. Currently, the only game I'm even playing on the Wii U is Mario Kart 8, which is bad, but I'm holding out. Hoping that more people will develop for it and have more games, more diversity, and bring more people to the console. Of course, some games, every game is not for everybody. As Trent said, I'm not really into Bayonetta either, but I know that that's a very popular game, and I know that some people will buy the console just for that game, which is it's good. But I don't think that's a good idea of them not supporting the Wii U because as I said, adults own these consoles. I wouldn't buy this type of a console for a child. It's too expensive. So, I mean, I just don't feel it's a good. I don't feel it's a good thing, and it's making the outlook of the Wii U look grim.
All right, all right. So we got pretty much Grim all over the board. So we're gonna go on to Denny. Denny, what do you think about Ubisoft not allowing any more mature games after Watch Dogs? And what do you think of Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty not coming out for Wii U? What do you think about that?
Honestly, I don't really care uh, because I like Wii U because Wii U is different from the console like PlayStation and Xbox One,
Mm,
and that's making Wii U so special because they have games like Mario Kart, Zelda, all kind of things that make you feel the fun and the pleasure, um, and without even having to be mad or like say bad things to other people.
mm,
And to be honest, I don't really care about Ubisoft anymore because of the Watchdog. It suck,
It
and I
is.
still think it suck. So it doesn't matter if it comes out on Wii U or not because no one's going to play it. Uh, then what they are doing, it kind of they are kind of sabotage themselves by not letting Wii U people, well, the people who plays Wii U, not playing major games anymore from Ubisoft. So
Mhm.
they going to lose a lot of people by doing that.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. So
And I kind of
Ubisoft.
think it's not. I don't think it's fair that they put games just for one console instead of all consoles.
Mm.
That's
But
my.
so that's your thoughts.
Hmm.
That's okay. So we got Trent thinking that he's second guessing his purchase pretty much. Thuggy, you thought about that there are mature games coming for the Wii U, like Fatal Frame and other games like Devil's Third and things. Lynn, you think that Wii U's future is grim. Denny, you just straight up don't care. So we're gonna go to Dirty with the blue hair. I'm sorry, I gotta call you Dirty. I'm sorry, it's just
Nah,
Miss
it's cool.
K. I'm sorry. Okay, Dirty. What do you think about this topic? What do you think about this subject?
I think it ties in on what Lynn said is Nintendo is not really they should have advertised the Wii U when it first came out like they should have.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of factors play into this. It's just not on Nintendo, but it's also on Ubisoft and other third parties. When you want to announce the game like months after it's announced for other consoles, and then you know a week or two before it's supposed to be released, you turn around like, oh, well, these other consoles are coming out, but we're going to hold back Wii U for a couple of months for whatever odd reason. So, like Denny said, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You know what I'm saying? It's like, put it on the console. That's what we want. That's what we want to play. Like it is adults that have, the Wii U, and a lot of things, is playing into this. Why third party don't want to, really support Nintendo. I look at it as, I don't know. I guess they don't want money
Mm.
because when you announce a game for the Wii U and the other consoles, but then when they come out for the Wii U, you got features missing. So why would I want to buy that game for the Wii U if it's missing when I can, just get it for the PS3 or 360? Now I'm a multi-console guy, so I have my choice of the game I want to get. But if it's a game coming out on the Wii U and it's also coming on the PS3 and 360, guess what? I'm gonna get it for the Wii U because that's the newest console. I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
buy games for my old console because all the new consoles are coming out. So it's time for me to push those to the side. But when you start leaving out features or holding the game back for months and then get mad when it don't sell, like look at Watch Dogs. Like I held off getting that game because I'm like I want it for the Wii U, and they talking about it's going to come out late fall or something like that. I'm like, really? Like, what the hell is you doing with the game that it can't come out now? Now, when it come out, it better be looking like it did at E3 on the real, because a lot of
None of
people
this
was
CGI
upset.
animation.
Right, because a lot of people was upset for the Xbox One and PS4 how they just dumbed down the graphics. So whatever they doing with the Wii U, they ain't show no screenshots. They ain't show like, here's the gamepad, what we doing with the hacking or whatever. No type of gameplay, screenshots, trailers, nothing for the Wii U. And then when it come out, if it don't sell well, then they're gonna turn around and be like, yeah, Nintendo, fans don't buy third party games. No, when you stop half assing and give us the game when everybody else get it, we will buy it.
Get
You know
them
what I'm saying?
dirty.
Keep the features in there. You know what I'm saying? Like Sniper Elite 2. I wanted that for the Wii U. I didn't buy it, and I also didn't buy it for the other consoles because I felt like, okay, the Wii U, you're gonna take out the multiplayer, you're gonna dumb everything down. Really? Well, you know what? You ain't gonna get my $60 for the Wii U, PS3, or 360. And developers just need to wake up because honestly, they really don't want to see Nintendo, do well with this console. They look at the console and be like, you know what? If they get every third-party game that Microsoft and Sony is getting, then that's going to leave Microsoft and Sony, literally behind. Because yeah, the Wii U is a different console. It's a different way to play, and it's an incredible system. But when developers, want to half-ass with the games and say, "Oh, we're not porting this game over to the Wii U," then you're hurting yourself. That's money out of that's not going into your pocket. When Ubisoft said that, well, Zombie U didn't sell, like we wanted to. It sold over what, 700,000 copies? You mean to tell me out of 700,000 copies, $60, you didn't make no money off that game, and you said it wasn't expensive to create that game for the Wii U? The game was pretty cool. They could have took out more time to, do different stuff, but they don't want to make a Zombie U Wii U 2, which they should do. So
But not everybody likes survival horror either.
right, but my
So
thing
they
is,
shouldn't limit it to just, just because that one game didn't do too hot, that doesn't mean that every game they put out is going to be that way.
right, and that's what they don't understand. So they talking about the article actually says that they want to target what the Wii U gamers like, and it's not mature games. It's games like Just Dance. Really? I don't even play Just Dance. Really? Like, Zombie U outsold Just Dance 13. So how do you figure that the Wii U, people want Just Dance in games like that? You know what I'm saying? It's I don't know. It's stupid. It's stupid. They really don't want to see Nintendo on top, because Nintendo could really be on top this generation with the Wii U. Yeah, it's not as powerful as the PS4 and Xbox One, but the Wii U can handle its own, and developers know it. They had the developer kits, so they can't give me that. Bethesda, EA, all of them, they cannot keep giving me these stupid excuses. Oh, we can't run Batman on the Wii U because of a car. A car? Are you serious? A freaking car in an open world. Okay. Yeah, what other stupid stuff you got up your sleeve?
What do I have to say about this subject? Honestly, with these companies backing off of the Wii U, honestly, when people buy Nintendo for Nintendo games. Third-party stuff is just extra content. If you are a console gamer and you bought the Wii U because it was the cheapest console out of your options, then you know what you're getting into. You have to research before you buy a console, definitely. Now look, Call of Duty, if you want to look, when I buy a Nintendo console, I'm not buying Call of Duty on a Nintendo. I'm not doing it. I'm not buying a mature game on a Nintendo console. Unless if it's Fatal Frame or something that's exclusive, I will get for Nintendo, but if it's third party, I would be buying it on a PS4, on an Xbox One. Not because they're graphically superior, it's because that's what those consoles are known for. Nintendo, like I always say, is the Disney of the consoles. It's the place that people are going to get a Nintendo regardless. There's going to be I gotta mention it, but Super Smash Brothers will sell a lot of consoles. Zelda will sell a lot of consoles. Mario Party will sell some consoles. Yoshi's Wobbly World. Nintendo got some powerhouse potential, and Star Fox is going to sell a bunch. So I really think that, honestly, Nintendo says that next year they're going to be releasing a Nintendo game every month. So therefore, if Nintendo goes with that path, pushes the momentum and starts it with Super Smash Brothers, because Super Smash Brothers Brawl sold 11 million copies last gen. That's huge for Nintendo. So if we have those 11 million people that are interested in Super Smash Brothers to buy it on the Wii U, that's 11 million consoles, and therefore they would be ahead of the game with Sony. I'm not saying that everybody's going to go buy a Wii U day one when Super Smash Brothers comes out or something, but I'm just saying that people are just waiting. Right now, the future of the Wii U looks grim, but honestly, I see it as the total opposite. I see it as just the beginning. I think the problem was that, one, it was bad marketing on Nintendo's part, And I feel like all the consoles, not just Nintendo, but all the consoles came out 1 year too early. If Nintendo came out this year, and then PlayStation came out next year, or no, wait, no, I'm sorry, wait, I got that backwards. If Nintendo came out when Super Mario 3D World came out, and that was the launch title, and then PlayStation and Xbox came out this year around this time, or like October, November of this year, when all these big games are coming out, this would be a completely different story. A completely different story. I think that because the Wii U came out early, it does have that potential. It does have that thing, but the only thing is that third parties don't want to develop something. They don't want to have to do double the work, because when the Wii came out, they had to do double the work just to make a dumbed down version of a next gen game. And they never sold well. And people complained that it controlled poorly and stuff because you were limited to the Wiimote. That's it. That's it. Or you had to buy an extra accessory like the classic controller to plug into your Wiimote so you can play comfortably. But people were not going to spend that money. Nintendo wasn't advertising it. Some people didn't even know that a classic controller existed. So like, you know, honestly, I will always say that I want Nintendo to succeed. Will I think Nintendo will ever be #1 as it once was? No. But I think that it will always be in the gaming industry. And if Nintendo is not in the gaming industry is dead, in my opinion. You need to have that uniqueness. And if that uniqueness does not exist, then there's no versatility. And all it is freaking dark and gloomy all the time. Nintendo is a break from all the stuff that we see on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox. It's the same thing with the PlayStation 4 and Xbox. The only thing that makes them different is they're exclusives, but they're still the same thing. Dark and gritty. Now, if you look at Nintendo, it's colorful, poppy, and just fun. It's a break. And the thing is that if people are adult gamers buying a Wii U, you should know what you're getting into. You know Nintendo has Mario. You know Nintendo has Zelda. You know that has Mario Kart and all these, quote, kiddie-like games. But there are other games that Nintendo needs to release as well. Like I'm saying, like Wave Race needs to come back. You know, just other games that were so downplayed. Like F-Zero needs to come back. Things need to come back on the Wii U, like a Metroid game. And I really bet that Nintendo can totally get this. I know they can get this. And I think that the Wii U could have the potential to be their best console ever. Because seeing Nintendo in HD is beautiful. I love it. And I will always love it. So the thing is that Nintendo is my favorite company. I'm not saying, look, there are times where I would always switch my favoritism to a console, but my love for Nintendo is eternal, and I will always love Nintendo despite how good or how bad they do. So that's just me. That's just me. I love Nintendo because they are the history. They are the reason why these new good games exist. That's what I'm gonna say on that one. I'm sorry.
Well, we want the versatility, though, Will, of every console. It's not just, you buy a Wii U just for Nintendo games. We want more than that, too. There's nothing wrong with that. And they can expand. They can still have that uniqueness and still expand and have other franchises make games for their console. And that's part of what, make each console unique, is by having that versatility of different games. I'm not saying that I necessarily bought the Wii U specifically for Nintendo games. It's good to have that versatility. People want different. They want more than Mario.
I know, and there is more than Mario. There is more than Mario on the Wii U, and people keep acting like there isn't anything else that the Wii U has to offer. But the thing is that, look, there's Bayonetta as another thing, and if you don't like Bayonetta, then there's Fatal Frame. If you don't like Fatal Frame, then you don't like Fatal Frame. There's Star Fox, there's Zelda, there's Metroid, there's Mario Kart. There's all types of games for that. And then there's a little bit of third-party games if you want that as well. What?
You always talk about them bringing back stuff that they've made. Why can't they create a new first-party IP? A new character?
Well, the thing is that they do work on new IP characters. Nintendo always, every generation, seems to create a new IP, and either A, it does good and it does bad, whatever. Like like Animal Crossing was the new IP, I believe, on GameCube, end of '64, and then there was And then on the Wii, what was it? What was the new mascot on Wii? They tried something else. I think what was it? Blob something? It was something else. Now Splatoon is that new IP. Is Splatoon?
Oh,
So,
I can't wait for that.
So the thing is that there's a lot of things, and the thing is that people don't like the whole kiddie layout, the playground aspect of a game, and the thing is that
that doesn't mean it's any less difficult.
But people judge it based on looks.
They
do. Like me, I'm a hypocrite.
People would judge it because it's Nintendo. Now take Plants vs Zombies, Garden Warfare. That look like it can be on a Nintendo console. But guess how many adults, mature adults that play these mature adult games that talk bad about Nintendo, I bet you they playing it right now. Because it's a fun game. But when it's on Nintendo, it's kiddie. But when it's on the console of their choice, this is what I like to play. This is a mature game right here. Come on, stop playing with me.
The thing is, like Trent said, it's like the indies. We judge the indies really harshly.
Yeah. But I had to agree with something you said earlier about Nintendo influencing the games, the other consoles. Like if there was no Nintendo, I think Nintendo has really influenced the indies a lot too.
Yeah,
like the indies because they kind of have that reminiscent to some of the older games that we played in the past. They just put a twist on it, and everyone loves it. Like Strider. Well, Strider is a remake or something, but yeah, I'm just saying, influences like those kind of games from Nintendo. Yeah.
See, Nintendo was influenced by something, which then in turn created its own uniqueness, which therefore made things like, look, if it wasn't for Nintendo, we wouldn't have had Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, all these other party games that exist. Banjo-Kazooie, literally, Nintendo was the birth of all those type of games. If it
wasn't for Nintendo, I don't know what type of controller we'll be playing with because everything in the controller is from Nintendo, starting from the NES all the way up, to now. So, you shoulder buttons, that was Nintendo. That was Super Nintendo. The trigger buttons, that was the GameCube. Analog triggers, that was the GameCube. 4 buttons layout, that was Super Nintendo. Analog stick, that was N64. Rumble Pack, that was N64. So everything that we have in these controllers was done by Nintendo first. So
I'm not really 100% sure on some of those, but yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because I think Sony just copied it around.
Even the virtual reality, Nintendo first. Like they did the Virtual Boy, it didn't do well, but Nintendo tried it first.
Right.
Even the dance pad from Dance Dance Revolution, Nintendo did first with the original Nintendo. Remember the thing with where you have to like step on the pad?
Yeah.
It seemed like Sony just copied everything that they did.
Xbox copied with the Kinect, with the
freaking
Power
toy. Yeah,
the Power Glove. See, the thing is that, Nintendo is an innovative company, and unfortunately, everything that we have, all the innovative ideas, Nintendo started, and sometimes they failed at those ideas. They didn't do it right, or, they kind of gave up on the idea, whatever. Handhelds, Nintendo, seriously. The thing is that Nintendo, it will always... It needs to be respected. It needs to be respected, and I think anybody who disrespects Nintendo, that's sad because you have to give at least some sort of credit to the company. Give some sort of credit, anything, because the thing is that no matter how minuscule, no matter how much you hate Mario, Kirby, Zelda, no matter how much you hate any Nintendo game or Nintendo as a franchise, they can make franchise games. And Nintendo, the fact that Nintendo is still surviving, even though it's not doing well, it's still surviving off of Mario Kart. That Mario Kart sold Wii U's like that. That's amazing that one game can do that. Sony, doesn't even know why the PlayStation 4 is selling well. The reason why is because Xbox messed up. That was it.
That and the promise, I think, too.
Yeah, that and the promise that you would get,
greatness awaits. Greatness awaits. We're still
and greatness still awaits.
Yeah.
It's not here yet. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I always
don't
put it like this. Oh, go ahead, Denny.
Sorry. I don't want to be rude, but this is the truth. Western culture does nothing else but stealing stuff from other culture. And that's pretty sad.
Normally, unfortunately, I really don't know. I see a lot of people will disagree with that statement. They will call that the controversial statement that America always steals everything from everybody else. And you know what? You might be right about that. But Nintendo copied stuff from other people as well. Like Metroid was made out of the movie Aliens. There's a Ridley Scott. But then there's also Ridley, the dragon in Metroid, So Nintendo has their fair share of copying things too. Like Japanese cultures, they do copy stuff. But, the thing is that everybody copies off of everybody else. The moment that somebody has that unique thing, people will leech off of it, create their own ideas based off of that one idea. And then some people do it better. Some people do it more better, some people don't. Like the superhero movies. Everybody's doing this and this and this and that.
Yeah, I think developers just need to understand that, majority of Wii U owners, just don't own, Nintendo console. They own multiplats. They may own a 360 or a PS3. So when you actually hold that game back and they thinking about, actually purchasing that game for the Wii U, and then you hold it back for months on end and say nothing about it, then it turns them away and be like, you know what, I want to play the game, so I might as well get it for the PS3 or the 360. So when the Wii U version does come out, it's like, why would you spend another $60? You know what I'm saying, on a game?
They made their money off that game. Even bad as Will hate it, they still got his money.
What?
From Watch Dogs.
From Watch Dogs, yeah, I'm pissed. Don't even get me wrong.
They still got your money though. That's the thing that everyone knows. They got the money now.
At least I got some money back. That's all I got. That's all I'm good. So they only got $20 off of me. They got at least $20.
So Will, Activision said that the Call of Duty is not coming to the Wii U?
Yeah, they said
the new one isn't. Yeah.
The new one, Advanced Warfare, is not coming to the Wii U.
That's right.
But the thing is that, you know what, this is going to be a trend. I know that this is going to happen because companies struggled last gen trying to make Wii versions of these games. And they know that they weren't making money, which is why they're backing out of it now, because they know that it's pointless. Nobody wants to do that. The Wii U's internet infrastructure is not the best, to be honest. It's not the best. You can't even chat with your friends without it being complicated. So it's like, it really sucks. And the majority of their games don't have online, and that really, really sucks for the Wii U. The Wii U has so much potential if they could just get this right. But the thing is that another point I want to bring in is that it must really suck being a game developer right now, because a lot of people are getting laid off or quitting or walking out. Yeah, that's our next topic. We're going to lead right into it because a lot of people are walking out. But do you see anybody from Nintendo? Do you ever hear things from Nintendo saying Nintendo's laying off people? I mean, I'm pretty sure it has happened, but not in the level of what we're seeing it now. And Nintendo, so it must be really fun to work at Nintendo because they make fun games that the developers themselves enjoy playing. So, but if I'm sitting here and I'm making the 15th Call of Duty in a row and I don't even have fun playing this crap because all I'm doing is the grass person and putting the grass in the right place, then, that's not fun. And then I have to work on this game for 2 years? No. I don't like it.
You need to make AAA games like The Witcher and the ones that keep getting delayed. You're saying they don't enjoy making it?
Look, I know that that's a controversial statement, but I really feel like, honestly, look, if it was me and I was playing a game and I was putting all this effort. Like when you see the Japanese create games, they put a lot of effort into their games.
They take a lot of time also.
They take a lot of time, and that's a lot of time and dedication. And whether they like their game or not, that art that they put into it, that time that they put into it, it shows. But when it comes to these other games, you know, it's just quick. Like, oh, I don't feel like doing this.
No, it's like it's more like we have to get this game out by this target date.
Yeah, there's also that too.
It's more of a business side of it than more of a, you know. At least that's what I get from it. Like,
and I think that's why indies. I think that's why indies are also like, you know, the thing, because you know, it's letting the developers do that. But then again, that also creates more competition for these AAA people, because one, people are not going to pay 60. Like, okay, let's say that I was an indie gamer. All right, I'm not going to spend money, $60 on these big games when I can get this indie game for what, like $15? You know, cheap, and I'm having fun with just this. You know, it's simple, it's not complicated, it's not this, you know, or it's really complicated and it reminds me of old school Nintendo games or old school games, and I like these graphics and I want them to be, you know, whatever. So I get why people like indie games. Oh, by the way, people, if you guys want to ask us any questions about topics, be sure to click the bottom link on the left corner, ask a question in there, and then the question should appear on the column on our end, and we will be able to answer it. So right now,
the left corner within the video frame.
In the video, thank you. So anybody who's watching, feel free to ask us questions or give us your opinions and stuff. We will read it on the show. But what else? So like,
we
okay,
got,
so
like, people leaving the gaming company.
Yeah, people leaving the gaming industry, and I don't know. I guess we'll go down each individual person to see what they have to say. So, Dirty, we're gonna start with you. What do you feel? How do you feel about gaming developers leaving the industry as of late?
Or getting laid off too.
Yeah.
I think it's a shame, you know, that, you know, they actually, you know, getting laid off. I mean, I guess, you know, games that they bring out are not, you know, doing well. I mean, they gotta have fresh new ideas. So when you keep pushing out the same game, you know, year after year, you know, and you got, you know, you on number 8 of one game of that same title on the same gen, yeah, people get tired. Like, they don't want to play that game no more. So they start losing money. I think they need to come out with, you know, fresh new ideas. You know, instead of just always, you know, just mature games. You got to come out with other games, you know what I'm saying, that catch people's eye, you know. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's a shame that they have to lose their job and stuff like that, but I'm sure, you know, most of them, you know, are very talented, so other, you know, studios would pick them up, so.
Yeah. I hope that that's the case, and Nintendo better jump on it and get those people, because, you know, I'm pretty sure those people will have a much better time at Nintendo. I hate to say, I don't want to sound like I'm a Nintendo fanboy, because I do enjoy all the consoles, but right now all the consoles are in such a little unbalanced situation where they're all really not that great right now, that it seems like Nintendo has that little leverage over everybody else, at least for right now. So, Denny, how do you feel about people getting laid off and stuff from the show? I mean, not from the show, from game companies. Denny, are you awake?
Wow.
Oh, it's okay, Denny. It's okay. Gamez is here. Hey, welcome to the show, Gamez. How you doing?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
What's up, Gamez?
Sorry, I'm a little late. Just got in, but had to stop by.
Okay, yay! So you get to join in this discussion. So I guess I'll ask you this question since you're here.
Hey, wait. Well, he did not get to answer.
I thought he was asleep.
He replied.
Yeah, he said.
Oh, I didn't hear him. Denny, you there? Denny?
I don't think that was him.
I don't think that was him. I didn't see any bar next to his name. Okay. So we're gonna go.
Okay.
So I guess okay, Games. We're gonna ask you this question because this is like this is a the topic that we're talking about. We're talking about gaming developers getting laid off
It's their
or quitting.
companies too, like IGN,
Yeah,
GameSpot,
and IGN. It's not only just limited. A lot
game
of people are either
trailers.
leaving or quitting, or getting laid off from there. How do you feel about that in the gaming industry?
I think it goes back to what I said in the last podcast. Like these companies are not being innovative enough. So people are just leaving because it's the same thing every single year in, year out. So I think in order for more people to get back interested in the gaming industry, there needs to be more fresh ideas. More people need to think outside the box. And until
Mm,
they think outside the box and come out with these new ideas, the gaming industry is going to it's not going to die out, but it's definitely going to decrease in how it was from how it is before. You know what I mean?
mm,
For these people to really get back into gaming, I think these people need to just really sit down. Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, they really need to sit down and be like, okay, how can we breathe new life in the gaming industry? How can we think outside the box going forward? Because up until now, we've been getting the same thing, like Dirty said. We've been getting the same game redone every single year. You know, how can you differentiate Call of Duty? How far can you take that game? How far can you take Assassin's Creed? You know, we're like in the ninth Assassin's Creed already. We need new ideas. We need new games. We need new characters. We need new mascots, whatever you want to call them. We need new ideas, and I think that's what's going to drive the game industry to get even better instead of decreasing.
mm. Lynn, how do you feel about people getting laid off, quitting, getting fired from within the gaming industry?
Well, I agree with both Games and Dirty. Nothing seems to be nothing's creative anymore. It's like they're just they're basically acting like a cellular carrier that we know of, just adding little minor improvements and then putting it back out there as a a new energized thing, and it's not. There nothing is stimulating. It's not stimulating. It's just the same old thing year after year after year. But as long as people keep buying the same old thing year after year, then they're going to keep putting it out. So, it basically goes with speaking with your wallet. It is unfortunate that people are being laid off, but maybe they need fresh new faces. Maybe they need to kind of maybe the older people need to kind of take a step back and get some new blood in there. Get some new people in there with new ideas and things and to get the ball rolling on just developing new IPs as opposed to just rehashing old games and just making little minute changes to a game and calling it something totally different and then throwing it back out every year. And basically, if they're putting them out every year, they really don't have enough time to actually develop for that game anyway, because it takes longer than a year to make a really good game.
Yeah.
It takes longer than that. So actually, in essence, if they're popping out games every year, they in essence have less than a year to build upon that game and put it out the next year. So they just need new blood. They need new blood. They need new ideas. They need to get some new, possibly younger people in the industry to make some changes.
You know
All
what? Can I
right.
say one quick thing on that?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What Lynn said, we need, new IPs, stuff like that, a different way, of playing, not, a game looking like Call of Duty, playing like Call of Duty or Tomb Raider or Uncharted. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put it to you like this. For the people that have Wii U that's listening, if you did not buy this game for the Wii U, I suggest you go out and get it now because it's something fresh, something different. And I actually didn't buy Grand Theft Auto 5 because I actually wanted this game more. and it was the Wonderful 101. Go and pick up this game if you have a Wii U. If you're thinking about getting a Wii U, make that game a purchase with it, because it's like what, probably $29 now.
Yeah.
But that was an awesome game done from Nintendo, and I think Platinum Games and Nintendo. That was a new IP from Nintendo.
It was actually Platinum and Capcom.
Was it Platinum? I thought it was Nintendo.
Nintendo published it.
Okay, well,
I think actually, I don't know. I thought it was Capcom because it looks like.
No, I know it's Nintendo and Platinum, because I remember when I remember seeing Platinum's logo and sign.
Oh, okay, all right.
So if you guys haven't played that game, play it. I'm telling you, it's a different type of refreshed game. And that's why I was so hyped about it and passed up on Grand Theft Auto 5, because I knew what to expect from Grand Theft Auto 5. Just a different story with an open world, killing civilians, jumping in and out of cars. You know what I'm saying? I knew what to expect, but when I seen Wonderful 101, it was something that I never played before. You know what I'm saying? You got 100 characters on screen at one time that can form into a bazooka, a pistol, a sword, a fist, a hammer, a boomerang. I mean, the list goes on and on. Don't go in, thinking about the learning curve of the control. Within 10 minutes, you had the controls down pat. And I love that game to this day. I would never trade that game in, because it was just something different and refreshed. If you're thinking about getting a Wii U, make sure that's the game you pick up. If you haven't picked it up and you got a Wii U and you just heard, rumors and reviews saying that the learning curve of the control is hard, no, it's not. It's not. Give it a chance. You're going to love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all.
The demo is also on the eShop that you can try it for yourself as well if you're still on the fence about it. So give it a try. Play it again. If you downloaded it and you didn't really feel like that you liked it, give it another try. Maybe you'll like it.
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I've seen gameplay footage, but I've never actually played it. And yeah, I did hear a lot saying that the learning curve is just really bad.
Yeah, but don't always go by what people say.
Yeah, I never go by what people say. It's like, if I see a game that I'm interested in and people saying, oh, this and that, I'm like, okay, well, I still want to get the game and know for myself, because that's just that person's opinion. From IGN, from GameSpot, and all them, that's just one person's opinion of what they think about the game.
Yeah.
Okay. I still don't like it.
Damn! Oh my god!
I'm entitled to my opinion, so it's totally different.
Yeah, there's gonna be people that are gonna love it and see it for what it is, and then there's gonna be people that are gonna like it, that are just not gonna like it, that they don't like the controls, that they're not into the gimmicks, they're not into all that stuff. So and everybody's entitled to their opinion. So
way too much going on.
It's just recommended. It is, the demo is on the eShop if you guys want to try it. So be sure to give it a try if you haven't tried the Wonderful 101. I wanted to get it, but I just felt like it just wasn't. I wasn't gonna pay full price for it. So now that it's cheaper, maybe I might actually go back to it. Thuggy, how do you feel about people getting fired or laid off or quitting the game industry?
Well, Lynn, Dirty, and Games pretty much said, I don't really got nothing else to add in.
Mm-hmm. So do you have anything else to add to that though? Nothing else? Alright. Trent.
The person who asked the question.
The person that asked the question.
Let me read. The question actually was
I know.
Yeah, the IGN people. There's some people that what's that show called on Game Trailers with the Michael Hector guy. That doesn't go on anymore. The bonus round took a hiatus for a month, and I thought it was gone for good. A lot of those shows they're just complaining about the ads and different stuff. They're not getting revenue and they're not making enough money, so they're cutting back. And then GameSpot had a big massive layoff. Like all their staff is gone. The only people that are on there is like the Jess McDonald chick that does like the news. The couple of guys are still there that you might notice, but like all the other people are gone. Like the Petty Caroline, the transsexual person. I'm not really sure, but yeah, from GameSpot, he is gone. There's a lot of people. Yeah. I don't know I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, a lot of people were leaving, and IGN is probably next to lose a lot of people. So I was just, and then with the games themselves, like the developers, you hear a story, and it's just been happening a lot this year. I was just like, that's pretty odd. So I think, my opinion, the money is a situation, and I definitely agree with you guys. They should try new ideas and new innovative, new IPs, but I guess the reason why they don't is that they don't want to take a chance, and then they think they'll lose too much money on it, and then people won't like it, and they want to play it safe and release Call of Duty 75 again. So that's kind of what the result of that is. And then the industry in itself is such in like a point with the new consoles just releasing, and there's not any games. So you have all these indie games, and it's just like we're waiting, and it's just the industry right now is just in a weird, kind of like in a bad place. I hate to sound so negative. It really is. It's just like don't know what the future really holds for everything for the future. I mean, like Uncharted can come out and all these games that we're waiting for, which are sure they can be great, but what's next after that? Even Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. Let's just say they come out next year. What next? I mean, yeah. What's after that? Like you say, new IPs, but then again, they're not gonna probably want to take too much of a chance. So the whole industry in itself, you got freaking people trying to do games, streaming games like PlayStation Now. So you know how that turned out. Maybe it's just so much. You got the freaking virtual reality coming into the game industry, and you got PC still going strong, getting more popular. Even people are going to PC. So I don't know. The industry is just such in a weird state. So it seems like a lot of negative things are happening. So
see, I'm gonna say this as this is a controversial statement, and and you know what, this is strictly my opinion. So before I say it, I just want to say that it's strictly my opinion, and I just want to say that, okay? I feel like the internet ruined games. Like when I say the internet ruined games, the internet ruined games, because back then game developers had the freedom to make whatever the hell they want, and whatever looked good to us, we bought. We didn't rely on reviews. We just said, oh, that game looks cool, we should buy it. Sometimes it was a hit, sometimes it was a miss. The thing is that we as gamers always yell. I always hear people say, I want innovation. I want this. I want more artsy stuff. I want this. Like me, I'm one of those people that complain that I want this, and I want this, and I want this, and I want this, and I want this. And even though there are developers out there that are doing that, like indie developers are doing that innovation. Journey, Flower, all these things are innovatively different. They're different games. And all these games are like, well, that's not AAA. And I'm talking from my own experience here, because I'm one of those gamers that say that stuff, Like, I want AAA titles, but I want innovation within the AAA titles. So when they try to put innovation in there, where they put like a gamepad or they put like a Wii thing, and then a lot of people don't like it, like the Wonderful 101. Some people are like, look, this could have been a AAA title, but you're forcing me to use the screen, and I don't want to use the screen. So the thing is that, look, gamers don't know what the hell they want anymore. Nobody knows what they want. The thing is that with these developers who are getting laid off, what do you think is happening? They're going and they're making, in the app industry market where apps are making a lot of money. Kim Kardashian is making a crap ton of money right now because of an app that she has on the iPhone and the Android and stuff.
In-game purchases.
In-game purchases, and stuff like that. That
kind of ruined gaming, I agree with you.
And that ruined gaming. And you know what? The thing is that people are always saying, innovation, innovation, innovation. But you want to know what? All those people are laying off are creating these apps, are creating these indie games, are creating these things. And you know what? They're having fun doing it. because it's their idea. Nobody's telling them what to do. Nobody's telling, like No Man's Sky. Everybody's excited for that. It's a world that's created by gamers that are gamer developers. Octodad was created that way, you know. And so everybody says that they want innovation and that they want something new and stuff like that. Nintendo is the only company that I say is a triple A, but also innovative at the same time. That is why I say I like Nintendo. That's what Nintendo does right. They're innovative, and even though sometimes we don't like their stubbornness, we don't like the fact that they don't listen to us on certain things, like we want this, we want this. The fact that Nintendo says no sometimes is the reason why their games are so good, why they're so memorable, because they take the chance. PlayStation and Xbox and people in Call of Duty, they clamp behind and say, oh, okay, we'll listen to what you guys have to say. We'll listen to what you guys have to say. The thing is that we became spoiled. And the thing is that we understand that our wallets pay for it. If they said that they were gonna make, if they were gonna add something in Call of Duty, I don't think people are gonna stop buying it. If they make it innovative, people have to try it. And the thing is that, you know, companies need to stop being so freaking scared, and they need to be able to be willing to take chances. But then again, we do live in a judgmental society where everybody in the gaming industry is judgmental about this or this or this. Graphics. But why are there gamers out there that still play old Nintendo games like N64 Super Smash Brothers or Mario Party? I mean, sorry, Mario Sunshine, Mario Party, Pokemon Stadium, all the older Pokemon. There are people that will play the old Nintendo games. And Nintendo is the only company I can think of. There are very little games on PlayStation and Xbox that I could say, well, Halo 1 is the only thing I can think of on Xbox, maybe Jade Empire, Shenmue 2. But they remade those. So therefore it already lost its nostalgia value. Nintendo still got all that, you know? And, you know, so I'm just saying that's strictly my opinion. I just feel like we as a gaming community are way too picky on what we want. And, you know, some people want more color. Some people want it just to be as basic as a first-person shooter. Some people just want new maps. You know, things like that. Make one Call of Duty and just make everything else DLC after that. Why? Why must you make another one? Update it maybe once every 5 years and then, like, make it graphically better. That's why there are people out there. People cannot spend $60 every time, and a lot of companies are losing money because of it. So, I don't know. I'm saying make less games, but make more games? I mean, like, you know, see, that's what's so confusing about this industry. We as gamers want companies to make more games. We want companies to make, we're like giving them these impossible demands to work with. And unfortunately, that's how it is. So, we're going to move on to the next topic. I'm so sorry, people. All right, I have to mention it. Something leaked for Super Smash Brothers. Well, supposedly. So make sure you take this with a grain of salt. So I'm going to send everybody this link to look at these pictures. I know that nobody probably has no idea what the hell I'm talking about, but I'm sending you guys the link right now. So check your chat apps and then see if you see it. Alright, but anyways, in this picture, I will post a link in the description below on the video. But Super Smash Brothers, well, I know. Well, according to this, somebody has supposed from the ESRB or the ERSB, whatever it's called, supposedly got an early copy of Super Smash Brothers and unlocked all the characters and something like that, and has information
Wii U?
of this. This is the 3DS version.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So in the game, they showed the final character list. So besides all the characters that we have, the characters that are new are Bowser Jr., the Duck Hunt dog.
Really?
Yeah, Shulk from Xenoblade. What else? I think that's it. And then the returning characters that are coming back are Wario, Mr. Game & Watch, Ganondorf, what else? Falco, Jigglypuff, Rob, Ness, Dr. Mario, Dark Pit, So these are, and then they also said that they also went as far as to say that there's going to be DLC for this game, which is going to add Lucas, Wolf, the Coursemen from Rhythm Heaven, the Ice Climbers, and Snake. Now they also showed some levels as well. And if people are asking where the Mii Fighter is on this character list, the Mii Fighters are a unique character and can only be played when you're playing in a certain mode with your friends, which involves customized moves. So that's where the Mii Fighters appear. So, I don't even, so, hold up. So I don't even know what I have to say about this, but I think, honestly, personally, I think it's fake. It looks photoshopped on some of them. I have to say, like Shulk, for example, from Xenoblade, his picture looks like straight up Ike from Brawl, and that they just kind of like did some stuff to it. Dr. Mario, really? It's so easy to Photoshop Mario because there's so many 3D renditions of Mario that you can totally just Photoshop that. So that could be debunked. That Bowser Jr. picture is from the Sonic Winter Olympics or Sonic and Mario Winter Olympics. It's the same exact picture as that. I saw that. And then it's the same exact position and everything. Jigglypuff's picture does not look right. Even though I can assume that Jigglypuff will be in it because she's been in every single Super Smash Bros. Since 64. Yeah, there's that. Dark Pit is his own character. That could be easily photoshopped by just blackening his hair. That's it. And then just putting him somewhere else. And plus, where the characters are on the roster looks so wrong. And why does Wario look so weird in his picture? I don't... Anyway, whatever. And then Duck Hunt Dog? I don't get it. Duck Hunt Dog? How can you play with the duck?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. How do you play with the Duck Hunt Dog? So I'm going to ask everybody's opinion to those who care about Super Smash Bros. But I'll ask everybody just in case. Even if your answer is a simple yes or no or I don't care or whatever, we'll go with it. So we're going to start with this one with Thuggy. Thuggy, how do you feel about, I don't know if you saw the pictures that I sent you the link.
I see them.
Okay, so what do you think about this? Does that look real or fake to you?
Well, I actually did hear that the dog was supposed to be on there, the Duck and Dog, but looking at the list, like the screenshots or whatever, it does look like it. That's not like the. Doesn't look like it's real, like it's fake. No roster list of it, but I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Trent, did you see the pictures?
Yeah.
Does it look fake or real to you?
When I first saw it, I thought it was real, but now since you're saying something, it does kind of look fake. Because I was like, is this the Wii U? Does it look so colorful? I don't know.
I know it looks colorful, but it's the 3DS version. But like, okay. Does it like okay? Do any of these characters excite you? I'm gonna go back to Thuggy with this. Do any of these characters excite you, or give you like a what the f moment?
No, not really, because I'm not really a Smash Brothers fan. No, I never really got into games like that.
It's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
But I'll be interested with playing with my Mii on the game.
All right. Trent, do any of these characters excite you?
Not that much, but you said what the fuck, what the f, what the moment, the Mii fighters and that Mii the fitness instructors.
Oh, so those are the.
It was like why?
Why?
I guess you're pretty good. Or the male version of the fitness instructor. It just seems kind of funny. They're doing yoga and fighting.
I know, but that's the hilarity, and that's the chance that Nintendo takes, which is what I appreciate.
Yeah.
Some people
I think I'm gonna try that if I play the game. I'm gonna try the fitness trainer just to Because it's gonna be so
You're gonna
funny.
laugh. You're gonna laugh. I know you're gonna laugh. I can already picture your reaction to all this. Games. Have you seen the pictures that I sent you?
Yeah, I seen them.
So, do they look real or fake to you?
Well, I don't really care for Smash Brothers. Nah, I'm just playing.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just playing. But yeah, I mean, the it does look good when you look at it because I know what you're talking about the Bowser Jr. picture. I seen that exact same pictures.
Yeah.
So when you look at it from that perspective, like okay, most of these images you've seen already, and this is the exact same image. It does give you that impression that it is Photoshop. I don't think that these are legit. Some of them might be. Like I did hear about the Duck Hunt dog myself as well. So
Oh
I don't know.
wow, that's nuts.
I don't know. But
That is nuts.
it can very well be, legit for all we know. But it does give me that impression that somebody did go in there and tweak it a bit with Photoshop.
Now let's assume that this was actually the real deal. Let's say that this was all real.
Mhm.
What characters give you like? Are you more interested in playing, and what give you like the what the F moments? Like what? Like
I'm interested in that Duck Hunt, in the Duck Hunt dog. That brings Yeah, Duck Hunt was my game growing up. So to see something like that in a game in 2014 from a character that was in the 80s or so,
yeah.
that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope, and it definitely brings back like the older generation, memories. At least for me. So I'm excited about that if it is real. But some characters like like I'm looking at these characters and I'm like, why? Like Trent said, why is the Wii Fit trainer, the yoga instructor in there? I don't know why that was an idea. I just don't know.
Breathe.
Oh my god.
So yeah, if I have to go with a WTF moment, it has to be that. It has to be that yoga instructor. Like, what was the purpose?
Body.
You say cha 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 cha. That's how she fights. She does a deep breathing technique. She can literally be in the middle of the air and just go like this.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden she gets pissed off and boom, boom, boom. But Denny.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I know he's asleep. I'm just making that mention. Oh yeah, Lynn, Lynn. Okay, first off, did you see the pictures that I sent you?
Yeah, it's so much going on that picture.
I know there's so much, but does it look like a legit thing to you, or does it look fake?
I have no idea.
No idea?
No.
Not. Oh, okay. All right. Do you have anything to say about it? Like, is there any characters that are like, what the hell?
Yeah, that dog. Why would the dog even be in the...
Dog gets no love, huh?
I just don't understand. Why would they just all of a sudden bring the dog from Duck Hunt? I mean, seriously? I mean, okay. Now, I'm sorry, but to me, that dog was such he's a character that could easily be forgotten because all he did was go and pick up the dead ducks and run off with them. So it's like, why? What's the point in putting the dog in the game? I don't get it. I just have to see some gameplay or something, or play myself if he's in fact going to be in it. So other than that, I really don't see a point in him even being in there.
Oh my god.
I really don't.
I just hope that he has a final smash where you get like a zapper and you shoot on the screen a bunch of ducks, and depending on how much ducks you hit, it does some sort of damage. And he goes.
Okay.
I would love that. Oh my god, that would be so cool. Oh, that would be the coolest thing ever.
Oh my gosh.
Or at least you shoot the characters. You shoot the characters, and he goes, did it, and then he picks up the character by the neck, and goes, did it. I would love that. That would be so cool. I'm sorry. Dirty, how do you feel about these pictures?
I couldn't see the pictures. I'm actually on my phone, so.
Oh, okay,
But
all right, all right. But
but
okay, so you were.
I'm with Games on that, man. That dog, man. That's at first it was funny. I'm like, why would they put the dog in there? And you actually said it. You took it right out of my mouth. I thought about his final smash was the zapper gun comes up and he's shooting each character, and it looks like, because he got the grass, so he's actually picking up the characters that he just shot off the screen. You know what I'm saying? With the sound effects, the flash, and everything when you pull the trigger. You took it right out of my mouth.
I would
That's the
love
only
it.
thing I could think about with that dog being in the game is playing with him just to do his final smash. That's it.
Oh my god.
Because I don't see what else he can do. Tickle you with his tail or something.
And he's little.
But Pikachu is little.
Pikachu is little and is a very formidable opponent.
Pikachu is strong though.
Well, Pikachu has
Yeah,
electrical
even I
attack.
played as Pikachu when I used to play.
But like, I guess my opinion on this is that I think it's fake. I think it's fake until I'm proven wrong. And and you know what? I really want the Duck Hunt dog to really be in there. I would,
Oh, wow.
I would love for him to be in there because the thing is that the mention of the dog, you may not remember him like okay, best games in history. You wouldn't say Duck Hunt, but if I were to mention the name Duck Hunt, you see, oh yeah, the game with the dog, you know, he gets the ducks and all that stuff like that. Yes, you would know. So when you see this dog on from Duck Hunt, and I'm like, oh my god, you know. So like now you have Pac-Man, you have Mega Man, you have Sonic, you have Mario, you have Link, you have Pikachu from Pokemon, Fox from Star Fox, Samus from Metroid, and now the dog from Duck Hunt. Yes.
I'm gonna have to see some gameplay in order for it to make sense to me. 'Cause
I
right
just
now,
hope
it
that
doesn't
the
make
final.
a bit of sense.
The thing is that there's some things that I can totally do.
Dirty, you okay?
What's that?
You
Wait.
okay?
Yeah.
I keep hearing some.
You might hear my fan. I turned my fan on. It got hot in here.
Okay.
It sound like
Alright.
wind or something.
It's like.
Yeah. Or it sounds
yeah,
like,
that's the
like you're
fan.
walking with your phone in your pocket.
No, this fan blowing right on me. It's hot.
Oh no, that's fine. Okay, well, I guess
I
we'll
turned
make
it
this
down.
short.
Oh
We'll
no,
make
you're
this
fine.
short. We'll make this short. We're almost done anyway. But basically, like I want. You know what? I kind of want this character list to be legit. I mean, I'm a little disappointed that they're wasting 2 character slots on Dr. Mario and Dark Pit. I feel like Dark Pit and Dr. Mario should be alternate costumes instead of being their own characters. That's just my
That makes
opinion.
sense. That makes
So,
sense.
and I would like new characters. Shulk, I'm actually excited. I really hope that Shulk is, a character that comes in there. And Bowser Jr., oh my god, I would love Bowser Jr. to be in the game. But, and I want Ganondorf to have a sword. He needs to have a sword. Ganondorf has been every game that he's been in recently, he has a sword. He needs a damn sword and needs a new Final Smash. I would totally love the Final Smash where he turned into that big thing from Skyward Sword and just like go BAM! I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. There's so much stuff. Oh my god, I love this game. I love this game. I love this game. I love this game.
Yeah, we can tell.
And it's never even come out yet. And I hope that Nintendo does release DLC. I don't care. DLC. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, you were acting very
No.
excited.
When it comes to Super Smash Bros., that's more amiibo figures to collect.
Oh my god.
When the amiibo figures gonna start coming out anyway?
They're gonna start coming out when the Wii U version comes out. So yeah, they're gonna start coming out when the Wii U version comes out. Supposedly, we should be getting an amiibo figure with the game.
Woo!
So that would be cool if that's true. I'm not sure if it's true. That hasn't been officialized, but yeah.
I like that.
So I kind of really hope that this thing is true. I really want the Duck Hunt dog in there, and I'm perfectly fine with the rest of the characters on there. Because I would love, as long as they have that sound in anything that he does, I would be so happy. I would love that. Oh my god, with the ears and everything. Alright, it would just be so cool. Even if he was just there as a mascot sort of thing, and he wasn't like a playable character, but every time when a character gets killed, he goes and picks them up. I would just love that. At least at one level. If it was just like the duck hunt level, like if they had a level like a duck hunt level, and then like the hazards are like the zapper shooting in certain places where the ducks fly or the ducks hit you and stuff like that. And every time when you get knocked off the stage, he picks it up and goes. I would love it. You see, I gotta stop with that damn noise. That noise is so catchy. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching Gamers Nation, and we hope that you continue to watch continue for your support and stuff on the show. Make sure you always answer. We're gonna keep asking you to ask us questions until you actually ask us questions. So, ask us questions. Whether it's later, it doesn't have to be on the live stream. Just post up a question. We will get to it, and we will post it up in the next video. We like questions, so that way that the show could be something that interests you as a viewer, and it's not always random what we're talking about all the time. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and we're Gamers Nation, and bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Yeah.
Blue.